How we've helped 100 plus speakers to predictably launch, grow, and scale their speaking businesses through proven systems and processes to generate 2 times more leads and add $10,000 to $100,000 a year to their speaking businesses. What is going on, y'all? My name is Joe Johnston, and since May of 2022, my team and I here at SpeakerScale have helped over 100 plus speakers to predictably launch, grow, and scale their speaking businesses through our proprietary Scale Your Speaking Business framework. Now, as a national keynote speaker myself, I've been able to personally produce multiple 6 figures in speaking revenue and travel the world with my message to impact the lives of audiences across the country on an annual basis. Now, unlike many of the speakers we run into, I grew my professional speaking business from the ground up. No inbound, no referrals, no bureaus or agencies, no spin-off business. Now, in order to make my speaking goals a reality, unlike most speakers that we talk to and end up working with, I had to become a student of the speaking industry and the business of professional speaking. And since May of 2022, my team and I here at SpeakerScale have brought that knowledge to over 100 speakers at different stages in their speaking journeys, consulting them in what they need to predictably launch, grow, and scale their speaking businesses. If you are watching this video, you probably resonate with one or more of the following. One, you're working a full-time job or a full-time business owner, or maybe you even are already a full-time speaker. You've most likely had a slight taste of the glory that speaking on stage brings. Maybe you're even speaking a decent amount through bureaus and agents, referrals, inbound leads, etc., and you simply want to make things more consistent, but you have no idea where to even begin. Right? You don't know how to market and brand yourself properly. You don't know where to find leads, how to reach out to them, how to consistently convert those leads, and how to predictably build and scale a thriving speaking business. You see, there's typically 5 main reasons why speakers and experts like yourself come to us struggling to land consistent paid speaking engagements. They don't know how to properly market, brand, and position themselves to attract decision makers and be seen as a high-fee professional speaker. That's number 1. Number 2, they have no idea how to generate qualified leads and calls onto their calendars on a consistent and scalable basis and way. Number 3, they don't know how to convert qualified leads into high-paying opportunities and when/how to raise their speaking fees. 4, they're not maximizing every single opportunity for potential future business with a dialed and structured fulfillment process. They don't have team, they don't know how to scale. Now, in order to solve for these and start predictably landing paid speaking engagements, you must understand the concept of process and systems. A business system is defined as a procedure, process, method, or course of action designed to achieve a specific result. It's a group of interdependent tasks and elements that meet a business objective. Now, in order to have predictability and consistency inside of your speaking business, you must have predictable, proven, repeatable, and scalable systems and processes in every single one of the key areas that both drive revenue and drive client results. And the fact of the matter is that most professional speakers do not have this. They have self-employed jobs that are not scalable beyond how much harder they are willing to or able to work. Now, we meet all of our clients where they are at with a customized hybrid consulting solution that solves for one or more of the following key areas inside of their speaking businesses. 1, marketing, branding, and positioning. Things like how to develop a compelling brand that attracts buyers, how to position yourself as an expert speaker, what speaker-specific marketing assets you need and how to create them, what channels to use to attract high-quality leads through your content, and how to best market yourself on a weekly and daily basis to build a brand that attracts inbound traffic and increases outbound traffic. Number 2, lead generation. Who to target, what to say to get them interested, how to produce positive responses, how to properly set appointments, what channels to reach out to people on, how to automate and outsource your lead gen process, how to scale and outsource to print calls hands off, how to manage and nurture leads on a long-term basis. Third piece of the puzzle, their sales systems. So having the proper sales and marketing assets needed to warm leads up, how to build a correct sales funnel like the one you're going through right now, how to run a proper discovery call and sales process as a whole, how to run a pitch call and proposal templates that actually convert to high paid speaking deals, and how to close and get signed contracts at the rates that you desire, as well as how to negotiate non-monetary assets. Fulfillment, what happens after a client says yes to seamlessly transition them into a signed contract? How do you run a smooth pre-event process? We give our clients templates for proper paperwork that they need. How to crush it on stage and maximize every opportunity for future business and marketing assets, and how to wrap up the event and opportunity with the post-event process needed to maximize business on the back end in terms of spin-off, referral, repeat business, etc. Team and scale. When you're ready for it, what and who to hire for, how to datatize your entire business to be a real deal CEO, how to hire, train, and onboard employees properly, how to scale beyond the stage, get out of the weeds of your speaking business. And we have helped over 100 plus speakers with all of this, which have led to results like this.
I've never been in a community to where you guys are so active and supportive and wanting everybody to win. You guys don't hold nothing back. You guys give the game. You guys give the strategies, you guys give the framework of every single area, like in the modules, are digestible. Bro, it's a beautiful, amazing program for sure. I would say when I came to you, I was like 75% in the business. Now I'm about maybe 15 to 25% in the business now because of the framework and the model, bro. So now I can just focus more on different types of products, services. How can I better serve my client, right? How can we maximize the marketing? You know, how can we maximize the sales pipeline? So,
you know, I don't want to seem like I'm bothering them, whatever. But then I got the confidence to really go about doing that. And now I'm booking meetings every day with individuals from LinkedIn, some big name companies, repeat business. So I think most of it has been having that process to be able to reach out and book the deals that has been great. So absolutely, I wouldn't have been able to do it or be in the spot that I am in right now without the program flowing. So I definitely think I'm in a good spot in terms of getting to where I want to be.
And from you, I received a lot of like encouragement and support. Like I never felt like pressurized or something. I did it on my pace, and that's the best thing I like where I felt like I matter and I am heard by my coach, because that time you were my provider, like you are my coach, you are my mentor, and if you are hearing me out, I'm like, okay, I feel safe with this person and I can discuss what are the points which are holding me back or I need to work on. So thank you so much for doing that.
Now, before we go any further, let's clarify a little bit more about who this is for, right? Now, we are not going to be a good fit for one another if, number one, you're looking for an agent or a done-for-you service and solution. We are consultants, not agents or DFY. You're unwilling to do social content and cold outbound. You do not show up to scheduled calls. You complain, are negative, think all coaching programs are scams, and will come in just looking for every reason for this not to work. You're not willing / don't have the financial resources to comfortably invest into your speaking business on a monthly basis. You've never been on a stage before and never spoken, and or if you are not coachable. Let's chat a little bit more about that, right? We are not a set it and forget it type of program. Our fulfillment and consulting team here prides ourselves on actually supporting our clients. We do this through a hybrid consulting model. On a month-to-month consulting basis, we use a combination of a couple things. One is an LMS, learning materials that you need to implement all the stuff we talked about specific to you. Number two is weekly group coaching calls on different topics centered on answering any and all of your questions. We have community mastermind support and daily one-on-one messaging support. Now again, we only work with and are particular in who we work with. We're extremely particular about the speakers that we work with because we only want to work with speakers that we are confident that we can help produce results for and that are actually willing to put in the work to get those results, like some of these clients that we have worked with. Now, if you are truly ready to take your speaking business to the next level and think you'd be a good fit to work with us and get results like these, I want you to click the button below and book an initial 20-minute discovery call with my team to see if you're qualified to work with us.